Hey, what's up? My name is Kade, and today I am back with another review. Today I'm reviewing the Banana Prosthetics S3 Meta Stroker Hardpacker combo. Thank you so much to Banana Prosthetics for sending me this so I could give y'all an honest review. After the review, if you realize that this is something that you would like for yourself, go ahead and check the link in the description, and if you do use the link, it helps support me and the channel. This review is just for educational purposes only. Now, with all the housekeeping out of the way, this is what the toy looks like, and it is very realistic penis shaped, so be ready for that. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Incredible. I have been wanting to try out and review a toy like this for many years. Banana Prosthetics only more recently came out with this toy, so when they sent it to me to review, I was so excited, like so pumped. So I want to go over the look, the feel, how it feels using it on myself, how it feels using it with a partner, and then the price as well. Let's start out with the look of the toy. I think that this is a very nice looking prosthetic. I love the cut look of this toy. I find the veins very realistic. The veins on here still look very, very good because this is, as you can see, it's a hard packer. It is medium firm. You can still see some squish to it. Squish, squish, squish. Until about right here. You can really squish it in, because that is where you can put penis, basically. Well, a trans dick, T-dick, whatever, bottom growth, whatever you like to call it. That being said, I recommend if you're gonna get this toy, you need at least a little bit of bottom growth to have optimal fun and usage because of this stroker part of it. You see all these nice ridges and such. So yeah, you could use it without having any bottom growth, or if you are planning to get on T in the future and you want to grow into it, you technically could. But I would say though, like even a ½ inch of bottom growth would still let you have a pretty nice time. That's what the hole looks like. Very ridgy. When I saw this online initially, I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to fit, because if you've seen my other videos before, you know that I am well endowed for a trans guy. I am up to 3 inches unpumped and thicker. You know, I was worried though that my dick wouldn't fit into it, but it actually like it engulfs my whole thumb, and there's even a little bit at the top too. So even if you are on the thicker side and you have a bigger dick relatively, I think that you would still be totally fine and set. I don't think you need to completely like fill it up to be able to still like feel that mind-body connection if you're stroking or you are having sex with someone. Something I like about the look on this is how the skin flap still like has almost like a skin-like texture and look to it. And with the flap being there, it really does help it stay into place more when using it. The last part when it comes to looks is it's pretty big. Like it's pretty thick. Like look how thick that is. And it is also pretty weighty as well. The rod length is 6.5 inches from what it said on the website, but dang, that it just feels and seems quite large, especially like around. It's not just big, but it is also fairly heavy, which definitely affects when you are using it. Something else I noticed about the feel is it feels kind of tacky. Even with, you know, hand washing it and let it completely air dry, just a tiny bit tacky. And I think that also partly plays a part into why when I was and have used it, it just needs like constantly so much lube. Not as much like on the inside part, but if I'm like stroking it or using it with someone, it just needs a lot. Even with needing to use a substantial amount of lube, because of the size, and I feel like this toy basically just like soaked up the lube. And I did use a water base, to be clear. I am very pro lube, so there's nothing bad against it. The more lube, the better, as long as it works with your body. As I said before, I use this a good handful of times, like quite a bit with myself and then someone else. And so with myself, I tried to stroke and use it without using like a jock strap and underwear to really keep it in place, and with. For more of just like focusing sensation wise, I was okay without using like a jock strap and underwear, and just like really focusing on like stroking my actual like dick and going back and forth on that part, but not as much like the full cock. But usually like it still was good, but like it was much better if I just like shut my eyes and not really have that mind body connection, just focus on the sensation. But if I wanted to really have like the full experience, using an actual like jock strap with a ring on it to keep it secure, I do suggest. And I think you could just use that by itself if it's just like you're doing it by yourself and you're not doing too many crazy strong hard strokes. I tried it with the actual like jock strap that is from Banana Prosthetics with the hole. I also have used it with some of the other jock straps that I've reviewed that have like a hole like this. Push it through. Grr. Like I said, it is a thick toy. But it's still, with any standard O-ring size, I've seen it still work completely fine. But here it is inside the jock. Great, amazing. But when using it with a partner, because I tried to use it without extra support in just this, and it worked fine, but I could only use like very slow strokes, and it still felt like as I was stroking and it would be like my body would pull back and then this would come back, and that's just like ruins the whole mind-body connection for me. That being said, if you are wanting to have this for optimal use, I recommend having like a jock strap type of thing for this. That's pretty tight, and in addition, wearing another pair of underwear with like top priority that would make it the best like quality for my experience is underwear with an actual O-ring inside of it. It doesn't have to be like a rodeo style. These are the like trunk boxers that I've reviewed in the past. But I'd say any like boxers or boxer briefs, or just briefs that have an O-ring and it's still pretty tight, I think that would give the optimal support. I really like this toy, especially if like I am wanting to give more girth and length to someone. I think this is really great because it still makes me feel like, oh, this is me. I'm still feeling my body like go into someone else, but you know, it's not like I can provide this amount naturally. I'll show you all what it looks like just for a brief moment, and I'm gonna put it over my shorts. So you can just get the general idea, but here you go. Great. That's what it looks like. This is the lightest color option that they have. It is the T1, and they have 7 different options. Overall, I really do enjoy this toy. And I would say that if you have at least like a ½ inch of growth and you do like topping with the toy, I think this is such an amazing toy to try out. If this is something that you'd like to try out, make sure to use the link in the description. It does help support me and the channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to give this video a big ol' thumbs up, be sure to do that and subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And if you want to see any of my other reviews, you can check out a full playlist right here. Oh. And if you want to see any of my other sex ed related things, check it out right here. Until next time, peace.